So, in the next installment of our Jason Nash's Most Toxic Relationship series, we have a video entitled Trisha's $50,000 30th Birthday Party, and Kristen finds her hands. So they're still not in Bora Bora yet, but since they're celebrating Trisha's birthday, this should be very interesting. Let's dive in and find out what happened during this time between the perilous pair.
Dude, what am I gonna miss while I'm in Bora Bora? I'm so bummed out. I'm gonna miss all your doings.
Oh yeah, why are you going, man?
Well, because Trisha's birthday, and it's a chance to go to Bora Bora, which is dope. Who knows how many years I have left?
That's a good point.
So Jason reminds us that he's going to Bora Bora with Trisha for her birthday. And although he seems to express a little FOMO over the fact that he'll be missing out when he leaves, it doesn't seem like he's upset about having to go. After all, he just said it was a chance to go to Bora Bora, as if he couldn't deny the opportunity. Pointing this out matters because Trisha painted it as if Jason hated going away with her because he wanted to stay back with his friends, when the reality seems to be that he just naturally missed his friends and children when he was far away for a lengthy period of time. Remember, in Trisha's world, Jason isn't allowed to miss anyone but her, not even his children. Here's a little reminder of that.
Well, I said that I felt bad that I wasn't with my kids, and then you were like, well, then you should have never got divorced.
But let's continue.
What's the plan today, dog? Let's do it!
Well, it's Trisha's birthday.
Yeah, you want to go over to L'Hermitage? She's at a hotel doing a photo shoot with her mom, and then we're going to leave from there and go to dinner, and then we're going to meet everybody at the party tonight. Big Trisha party tonight. Bye!
So it looks like David wants to be involved in the birthday festivities.
By the way, guys, I did a whole Trisha birthday thing this morning. I did not vlog it, so don't think I was...
Yeah, right.
David, I did. I took her out to breakfast. I got her some really fancy water. It's a whole thing. Well, check her vlog.
You went somewhere with her and you didn't vlog it?
Yeah.
I don't buy it for a second.
Well, you said that to me once about something with Liza. You're like, yeah, if you vlog it, then it makes it kind of cheap. So I took your words of wisdom, and she was like, babe, where's your camera, babe? Babe, why aren't you filming? You know I love to be filmed. And I was like, well, I didn't want to make it, I didn't want to cheapen it. I think I was just coming over for footage. Yeah, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Ain't that the truth? Because Trisha will complain that he's filming everything, so it's inauthentic. And then, when he doesn't film, she's asking him why he isn't filming, because she loves to be filmed. It doesn't seem like there's any winning with her. And it's interesting that Jason starts telling the camera what he did for Trisha, as if he has to plead his case to viewers, because they might get onto him for not doing anything for her, because they didn't see it with their own eyes. And, Trisha would take advantage of the fact, too, that nothing was filmed. It's easier for her to spin her narratives when there's no footage saying otherwise. In fact, it's easy for her to spin narratives even when the footage is right there proving the opposite of what she says. As we're all aware of, since she seems to get away with everything and is always somehow able to twist every narrative to suit her agenda.
Sure.
I did a lot today, David. I've been all around the world today. Been to Trisha's house.
So after Jason goes on about how productive he's been that day, we hear that Scott's dog yet again chewed up something she got a hold of. Footage of Jason and Trisha this time. Perhaps Link was simply trying to save the viewers from being exposed to even more toxicity. Dogs really are a man's best friend.
Thanks again for leaving the frickin' door open to my room. Yesterday, David's like, can I edit in your room? And I was like, yes, of course, dog. My room is your room. He leaves the door open. Guess who goes in there and chews one of my precious SD cards?
Scott?
Not Scott. Scott's dog. You left the door open. And now I lost all this great footage of me and Trisha arguing. You gotta keep the door shut.
No, 100%.
I was so upset this morning. I was like, ugh.
Well, I thought I did shut it.
We bet Jason's mostly upset because he had to live through those fights, and the one payoff was going to be that he could at least post them and get views and money for them to make them worth it. And now he essentially just walked through hell and was left with nothing to show for it. We wonder if Trisha would have been happy that footage of her fighting him was destroyed, since it would have continued to showcase how awful she was to him. Or if she would have been upset that footage of her was destroyed, since we know how much she loves being filmed, as Jason just quoted her as saying. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll get her reaction. Let's keep going forward and see.
What are you doing?
I thought Trisha's billboard was gonna be out.
No.
It's up.
No, it's not up yet. It goes up at noon, I thought.
It's up.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Did you already film it?
No. I wanted to get Trisha, but I don't think it's gonna be possible.
Are you sure you saw it?
100%. I got tweeted it.
Oh.
Don't check your Twitter.
Okay.
Should we go see it?
Yeah, let's go see it.
So, remember Trisha informed Jason during a prior video that she got a billboard around the area he lives in so that he can see her every day. And it looks like David wants to film Jason's first reaction to seeing it.
I like the idea of it, and now I'm thinking of all the people that are going to see it that maybe I don't want them to know I still exist in this earth. So I'm like, oh no.
Turn your camera on, Trisha.
Okay, it's on.
This is the first time we're all seeing it.
Ew, why is it hidden
Oh my god. Pull up a little.
Hold on.
Holy.
Wait, why is it hidden? I don't like how you can't
It
really
is not
see
hidden.
How does she go from saying EW to seeing herself to then complaining that she doesn't like that it's hidden? Does she like it or not? She clearly loves it. So why is she even pretending that she doesn't?
It's kind of hidden.
Wow.
I like it. It's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think it's cute.
You officially have too much money.
I know. I want billboards now all over the place.
Like, what does it mean?
It's art. That's my Instagram.
Oh, nice.
No?
I'm gonna do it.
You want to follow me?
Yeah.
All right, babe, it works.
It's a good thing he chose to follow her Instagram and not her Twitter. We all know what goes down on there. And if you don't, ask Ethan Klein.
By the way, I unfollowed you on Twitter because you kept posting pictures of your like, I can't handle this.
TikTok?
Yeah, I did.
Because Moses asked you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I would follow you on Instagram too. I just can't handle your on my timeline. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Let's hope that stranger didn't suffer the same fate Ethan did.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to think about this now. Maybe I'll get a billboard. Have you had an increase in followers?
I haven't noticed. I haven't even checked all day because it's my birthday, so I haven't really looked at my phone. Thank you. I'm 30. I should put that on the billboard. I'm 30. I didn't know it was going up on my birthday. It's kind of hidden. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm right?
Yeah, but it's
Like,
cool.
it's not
It's still
something where you're
cool.
just driving and you're like, oh, there's Trish.
It's a little bit hidden, but
Right.
but that's why you bought 2 more. So.
Right.
Proud of you, Trisha.
Provide my own billboard.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
You made it.
Oh, David, that's actually kind of sweet.
David gassed her up like usual. He tended to always do that. And as usual, Trisha appreciated his support.
Here we go. Bedroom confessions.
This seems like a photo shoot.
Oh my god,
Me
yes.
laying like this.
Yeah, it does seem like a photo shoot.
Like for Vanity Fair, like some weird one.
My hat to the side, like I'm relaxing.
Oh my god, I won't say it.
What? You just what? You got turned on by David. Go
No,
ahead,
I
say
literally
it. You
just
can
noticed
say it.
David has a big butt. I've never noticed how big his butt is.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I never looked at your butt, and I'm like, whoa.
Not that big.
Yeah, look at the arch on it.
Once again, Trisha is here proving how obsessed she was with David. Mid-convo, she makes his but the center of attention. And listen to how Jason exasperatedly asks her if she's about to say how David turns her on again. Because one of her favorite things to do was always to either hit on David or tell Jason how attracted she was to David. This is the same woman who claimed she hated him all along, by the way.
He had it all from his belly put in there. That's why.
You got the fat transfer.
Yeah.
That's where all the food goes.
Did you tell him the breaking news that David's actually joining us for dinner? I feel like if like everyone wasn't here, he wouldn't, because we try to get him to go to dinner with us all the time and he leaves us.
You hit all the tent poles for him. Limo,
Mastros.
Mastros, Crazy Mom.
After all the champagne tonight, my mom will be bouncing off the wall.
Notice how happy Trisha is here to find out that David is going to go to dinner with them. She's not upset. He's not interjecting himself. She's happy because she's finally gotten him to agree to go to dinner with them, since she's been trying for so long. This matters since she later claimed he would always show up uninvited to where her and Jason were, as if he was a pest that she didn't want around, when she clearly wanted him around.
Lots of alcohol.
Oh.
You did hit all the points.
You've got old man trying to hang on to have look cool with you.
You know, it'd be cool if I can relive every day multiple times, so I can film with you guys all day, and then I can go back and I can film Heath getting ready.
Oh, imagine that. That's your movie.
David, I feel like we're actual friends. When David texted me today, happy birthday solo, I was
That
like...
meant, I told him that meant a lot to
That
you.
was, because like, I really don't feel like we're friends at all. And so like, when he texted, I was like, oh my god, like I wanted to cry. It was so nice.
Here Trisha is again putting a lot of weight into David's actions with her. She did the same thing a minute ago when he hugged her and congratulated her for the billboard. Now, she's announcing that his private happy birthday message to her made her want to cry because of how sweet she found it to be, stating it proved he's a real friend. It's funny how she cares so much about how he feels about her, and him in general for a woman who claims she hated him all along. What David does for her means even more to her than what Jason does for her. Have you noticed that?
David's a good guy. He's just got to get his vlog done, that's all.
That's your excuse for everything. That's your excuse.
Well, the guy's working. He's working. He's got a job. Yeah, but his is more intense than ours. Than mine, too.
What I do is intense.
You allow yourself, like, a day to miss. He just won't. You probably work just as hard as he does, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you do, like, you put out a lot more than I do. But I'm just more particular about a video.
So you're saying your quality is better than my quantity?
No, I'm not saying that.
It's fine, no, you do. You put a lot of work into it. I don't know how you do it.
So, a few things here. 1. Jason defends David not spending as much time with them because he's always working. And keep in mind, he's doing this because Trisha had complained in the past about David not spending enough time with them. The same woman who said he showed up and was a pest was complaining that he wasn't around that much. Take note of that. The second thing here is that Trisha, of course, has to get competitive and take offense to the notion that David is working harder than her, because everything has to be a battle. But take note of how, when she relents, she praises him for the work he does. The same woman who would later go on to say how bad David's work was and how dangerous he is here praising him for it.
Hey!
You're like a geisha girl. Yeah, you look like one.
Trish, what are your goals tonight? What are your goals?
My goals is to get laid. Just kidding.
Lena, what are your goals tonight?
Her saying that in front of her mother sure is wild. They really are open with each other, aren't they? A little too open if you ask us. After all, remember, Trisha's mother once told her that Trisha's father never took his shirt off when they were intimate. Why does Trisha need to know about her parents' intimate life? We don't know, but apparently her mother thinks she does.
What, never go to the beach with your dad?
No, he's never had a shirt off. Swear on my life, ask my mom, ask anybody. Never seen my dad without a shirt.
He's got something weird he's hiding.
Yeah, like even when they'd have mom would like say he kept the shirt on. Yeah, but he's not fat. He's very like in shape. He like walks.
With your dad shirt on?
I guess back in the day. I don't know
You
now.
should ask him about that and report back.
That's not. I don't talk to my dad about that stuff.
You just talk to your mom about that stuff? About your dad?
I thought about that this morning.
Not that? David's gonna leave then.
Oh, don't make it sound weird.
Yeah, you said you wanted a younger man tonight. You said you were looking for younger.
I'm just coming for the birthday and drinks.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's the
Elvis.
birthday.
Maybe it'll be the Elvis entertainer. I don't know.
That's who you want. Do you know who Zane is? Yeah,
Who
okay.
had the strawberry hair?
Yeah, Zane.
That's him?
Mm-hmm. Would you make out with him?
What, for a minute?
I don't know for how long.
20 seconds is fine.
For a vlog? Like fake like, making out?
Okay, this is even weirder. Because of all the people to pick from in the squad, Trisha offers up Zane. Zane being the same guy that Trisha herself tried to hook up with. This is almost like that time she wanted to hook up Jason's dad with her mom, and then decided she actually wanted to hook up with Jason's dad herself. Do no boundaries exist between these people? And if she's so worried about age gaps and finds them so gross, why is she trying to get her mother to hook up with a guy over 30 years younger than her?
David, what are your goals tonight?
Have a good time.
Nice.
Are you coming to eat with us?
Yes,
so.
yes.
Ooh. The question is, are the drinks gonna pour and David is just there, or are the drinks pouring more
don't
because
worry about-
David's there?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
We have 4 bottles of champagne.
Because even your sister, she'll probably turn it up a bit if David comes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my sister's with her boyfriend, so.
So Trisha's mother finds out David is coming to dinner with them and is clearly happy about it, like Trisha is. And Jason says that even Trisha's sister would be happy that David showed up. So everyone in her family clearly thinks fondly of the guy. So nobody is hateful and traumatized yet, right? Let's keep watching.
You look great. Look at how pretty you look on your birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. You couldn't look any better.
Thank you.
Wow.
Jason yet again complimenting her. Clearly he liked what he saw. This is relevant because she'll paint him out to be someone who called her fat and didn't let her eat and didn't like the way she looked ever and was never attracted to her.
I got my presents. This is from my mom. My sister got me something from Neiman's. Henry Vendel.
Oh my God! What an unboxing it'll be.
I am so lucky.
What's this?
That's from my hairdresser. I gotta open it. I don't know.
We wonder if she'll compare what Jason got her later to what all those people did.
You were talking about the topless woman out there earlier. David went bottomless for a while.
No.
Yeah, he did.
I missed it.
Yeah.
You went bottomless?
Yeah.
You showed the goods.
Yeah, I had to.
Without me present.
Jason made me.
Oh my God.
It's for Trisha's birthday.
Jason seems to have a pretty good interaction with Trisha's sister. They seem comfortable enough with each other. And her sister seems comfortable with David too. But Callie always was the more likable one.
This is it? This is all you could afford?
Oh my God.
And look here real quick. 3, 2, 1.
So now they're off to birthday festivities. Let's see how it goes.
If you make out with Jonah and I, you could be on David's channel. Your channel could spike tomorrow.
Jonah's
like
a
crazy.
Champagne I drink.
All right, everyone needs to leave this woman alone and quit trying to get her to make out with men who are younger than her children.
What kind of kid was she?
She was always acting, singing.
Oh my God.
Did you know she'd be a performer?
No. Back then, no.
Not adult performer.
About it, but
My mom wants to be an adult performer too.
She does?
What is with this family? Keep in mind her mother and sister later joined her in an OF collab. Yet remember the time she told Ethan Klein that he went too far in mentioning the candlestick story with her mom because her and her mom didn't talk about private stuff like that. Yet she knows her mother wants to be an adult performer and knows how her mother and father got it on back in the day.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Holy shnikes.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views podcast, where I make fun of Jason's growing belly.
You didn't get the voice right, though.
That was good.
Now we have Trisha's sister letting us know that she's a viewer of Jason and David's podcast views. Clearly a fan.
Views, the podcast where I'm the good-looking 21-year-old and Jason's about to die. Looks like he has a casket at the moment. We talk about Jason's our girlfriend.
That's really good, David.
Is it?
It's really good.
Then we have Trisha jumping in because her sister can't have all the attention. She has to prove she can do it too. If you know anything about Trisha, you'll know she has a long history of admitting that she's been jealous of her sister her whole life, and has even made her sister quit doing things if she was better at it than Trisha.
She has the cadence down
Yeah.
really well.
That's pretty good.
Jason praising Trisha's sister for her accuracy, while Trisha pipes up with a small, "It was pretty good." Can you sense the jealousy? We can.
She's also...
Maybe,
I gotta get some,
maybe I'm just so embarrassed that I don't care.
It's funny that she claimed that she didn't find David to be funny, and that people fake laughed way too hard at his jokes. And here she is throwing out her back to laugh at something he said that wasn't even funny.
And my sister's like, you need to date Jason, and I'm like, he literally doesn't call me, doesn't text me back. I used to text Jason a lot, and he wouldn't text me back ever. Like, he wouldn't
Really?
text me back for like a month.
I don't remember that.
Last week was insane.
So, of course, because the vibes are good and everyone is getting along, Trisha has to bring up a negative about Jason naturally. This time, she takes the opportunity to shame him at the table for not being interested in her initially. Remember, they're all there to celebrate her birthday. She's the birthday girl. And now she's telling the whole table about how she was mistreated by Jason in the past. What do you think that kind of information does? It'll make them look at him differently. And that's what she wants. She doesn't want the good thoughts of him being there to celebrate her. She wants them to remember him as she does, as the guy who didn't text her back fast enough and wasn't that interested in her. Also interesting to note that her sister evidently supported the idea of them dating from the start.
I'd be like, hey, want to hang out? Nothing. Hey, what are you doing? Nothing.
Really?
For like 2 weeks, I'm like, I give up.
What was the turning point?
I don't know. I asked him that because in December we started hanging out more.
Posted a fire selfie.
Yeah. I said no.
No.
Why? Tell me why. Actually, that's a great question. Why did we
In front of everybody here?
Yeah, tell
And
me.
David?
Imagine how awkward this must have been not only for Jason, but everyone at the table. Because now Jason is under fire for his behavior from over a year ago when they first met. It doesn't matter that they're in a relationship and he's celebrating her birthday and has been committed to her. It matters that he didn't text her a year ago, and right now on her birthday, she needs to find out why, in front of everyone. Because if there's one thing Trisha loves more than herself, it's public humiliation as a punishment for someone who she believes has done her wrong. Instead of being in the moment and happy on her birthday, she's dwelling on a past negative experience and wants an explanation for it.
Well, I don't want to say.
What is
I
it?
don't want to ruin the evening. I thought some things about you, and then they found out that they weren't true. And once I got to know you, that's
I
all.
found out they weren't true.
Once I got to know you, I
But
realized.
you didn't get to know me until December. Oh.
I thought you might be like a little off in the head.
Shut up.
She wants Jason to tell her, so she can be mad. So she forces him to tell her and then is offended, just like she wanted to be. She needed to justify her negative feelings, and she needed him to help her do that.
Posts about your exes and like
Yeah.
totally like, come on.
Yeah, so like.
Are we arguing if you're crazy?
This is why Callie, her sister, used to be likable, because she was reasonable. Notice that her sister jumps in to defend Jason by pointing out the reasons why Jason would have been worried about dating Trisha. Since she exposes all of her exes, Kelly even says, come on, Trisha, you know why he would be worried. Her sister used to be rational and would call her out on her behavior. But times have changed, and she's grown into more of a yes man since these days.
I'd heard like she's crazy. Like if you date her, she'll make a video about.
Who said this?
Twitter.
It wasn't just Twitter. Trisha, it was you who told Jason this on your very first date. You were the one who told him that you make expose videos, and that you made one on him already before the two of you had even met.
To make videos?
I have seen maybe like 30 seconds of one. That's it.
This is not good. I'm like very raunchy and I talk about a lot of guys I go out with. Yeah.
I heard that's sort of what you do, and that's your thing.
Actually, I already spoke about you.
You did?
Yeah, because you flaked on me. So you've already, but I didn't say your name. God, I was all pretty, ready to go for our date
You were?
last night. 25 minutes before, you're like, sorry. I was like, this motherfucker.
So why is she acting shocked?
We've had fights, and I did not make a video about
you know
it.
what?
Yeah, that's true.
So proud of you.
And there were times I'm like, I want to make a video.
Notice how her sister says she's proud of her for not exposing Jason, because her sitter knows that her making videos about all these people is wrong. But Trisha, you can't brag about not making a video about Jason when all of your videos are about Jason. You don't have to make an expose one because you're constantly telling everyone how horrible he is in every video anyway. You just told everyone at the table on your birthday too. That's hardly bragworthy to say she hasn't done him dirty yet when she's been doing it the whole time. What would even be left to expose when she exposes things about him in every video?
Jason, you're so sweet to me. You really are.
What? I am.
No, I see you're so sweet to me.
Oh, okay.
Now she's decided that Jason is actually so sweet to her. So now he's the good guy again. And notice Jason's reaction. He's so on edge all of the time about being painted as the bad guy that he thought she was criticizing him again. It's like the guy has PTSD.
Over that. Like, you're so wonderful to me. I love you.
So she's decided to spare Jason in this video, at least for now.
Oh my gosh.
Happy birthday, dear Trisha. Happy birthday to you.
Blow it out!
Blow it out. Make a wish.
David being there shared during an intimate birthday lunch says a lot about how she felt about him. By the way, if you'll notice, only her boyfriend, her close friend, and her family members are there. And David.
David, you're not going to vlog these sisters fighting. I am.
They're videoing you for later, babe.
I know.
Were Trisha and Callie actually fighting? We don't see it, but Jason pulls out his camera and tells viewers they were. Let's see. Side note, her boyfriend was a real one for informing her that she was being filmed. Also take note that David doesn't seem to be filming much at all, indicating he's down to hang out with her and not film her, which she'll later claim he never was, stating he was only ever around to use her for content.
My life, long dream.
She's good on vlogs.
I am good. I'm amazing. I'm just
If
kidding.
David doesn't want you, I'll take you.
So we're not sure what fight Jason was referring to, since Callie and Trisha both seem to be in good spirits, and Trisha even compliments Callie by stating she's good in vlogs. So the fight couldn't have been all that serious. Probably just a sister squabble.
I would name my child Nash, okay? I'm just saying.
Nash is a cool name.
Something worthy of note here is that Trisha actually later stole this idea from Callie and stated that she wanted to name her child with Jason Nash. But we're not there yet, so let's keep going.
You taking a nap on the way to the valley?
Yeah, David loves naps. He's really into naps.
I'm into naps too. Oh my god. Let's stop right here.
Wait, this isn't an Uber? Is this how everyone Ubers?
It is when you're with Trisha.
Callie seems likable and fun. That's all we have to say here. We wonder if Trisha is getting jealous at all about her being the center of attention. Let's find out.
Being Trisha Paytas must be exhausting.
Babe, it is.
I'm exhausted.
24/7.
Just being around you.
Being around your family.
How are we going to stay up? I know.
Okay, so Jason redirected the attention back on Trisha. Smart move. Don't think she would have liked if he just filmed her sister the whole time on her birthday. You'll see later on in this relationship that she actually accuses Jason of being more into Callie than her.
No, my sister's she's extra right now.
I am.
That tone and face. Trisha doesn't look and sound too happy about Callie being the center of attention. She even refers to her as being extra. You know what extra is? More than what's needed.
Super non-extra.
You literally.
Are we taking a vote here?
Yeah, vote Callie's extra.
You guys, David's trying to sleep.
Now Trisha wants the limo to vote on if her sister is being too much, because she clearly thinks she is.
The money is sleeping. Shh.
Okay.
Trisha does not seem to be happy with her sister.
Thought that because someone was the waiter,
Ask my mom.
which Trisha is, you thought they were going to assassinate you.
They both said, and everyone said, they're like, oh, well, maybe Jason has. I'm like, no, Jason's like not a planner. He wouldn't think of stuff like this. I'm like,
So again, she takes the time to criticize Jason for not being a planner and not being the kind to think of something like throwing her a birthday dinner.
You know what? Clearly you have been proven wrong this evening.
Now, we even have Callie's boyfriend sticking up for Jason. Notice how even the people around them notice how negative she is and feel the need to intervene. First Callie, now her boyfriend.
I think we're here.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Let's go. Woo! All right, the paparazzi's going to be crazy.
Let's see if Trisha's mood gets any better at the actual party. Okay, so Jason's friends are at the party to celebrate Trisha. Notice Scott is there. That's the same guy that Trisha would later try to get the public to hate on frenemies.
Thank you very much. Oh, the birthday girl! I'm gonna sing to her, is that okay? gift for you. The way Elvis will do it for you, the King of Rock wants to give you a scarf.
Trisha seems to be in a much better mood now that she's the center of attention again.
Who's the most beautiful girl in the world, Jason?
I can't hear you. Brandon, I gotta focus on my picture.
Sorry.
Her mood has definitely improved. Wait, you guys, is that Natalie or just someone who looks like her? If that's Natalie, they sure have come a long way since this moment in time. What with Trisha despising Natalie now. And the last we see of this video is Callie kissing her sister. That tracks with the Paytas family.